Rob, catchers and pitchers report to spring training in about 2 months. It seems really close, which I'm sure you're looking forward to, going to Florida. With the team that the Jays have assembled right now, let's assume that they don't make any monumental signings or trades. Can they compete for a playoff spot in the AL East?
I think they can, John, but it takes like several leaps of faith for them to do it.
Right.
Number one would be, can the starting rotation return to what it was in 2016? And by that I mean, can Marcus Stroman duplicate the outstanding season that he had in 2017? Can Aaron Sanchez stay healthy for the whole season? Can Marco Estrada stay in form for the whole season? They get that, then they have a foundation that they can at least be competitive and a team that can challenge to get over 500, which puts them in the wild card picture. Beyond that, there are several questions. Can Kendrys Morales pick up his game as the DH? Because they lost a lot between him and Edwin Encarnacion last season. And where are they going to get production from in the outfield? Who's going to play left field? Who's going to play right field? We know Jose Bautista is no longer part of the fold. And probably that's a good thing considering how poor he was at the plate last year. So can they compete for a playoff spot the way they're constructed now? I think they're going to have to make a couple of additions, but it's still going to have guys return to the form that they've shown previously.
I wonder, well, let's just say they get off to a poor start. Will fans stop going to the ballpark? Because they've sort of been bulletproof to an extent where they built up this base through those 2 runs in 15-16, where last year in 2017, they were still getting decent attendance.
Well, this is the great conundrum, John, that ownership and team president Mark Shapiro face. They realize that the team has probably never been more popular coast to coast in terms of the revenue that it generates from ticket sales and from TV ratings and all this kind of thing. So can you afford to destroy that by building from the ground up, which is what they would prefer to do. They'd prefer to blow it up and start from scratch.
Most teams have to do that.
Most teams would have to do that. But they figure that they've tied up so much money in Russell Martin, Troy Tulowitzki, and then they have the great asset of all-star Josh Donaldson, third baseman right now. So while you have those guys, you tinker and try to remain competitive until you bring your younger guys up. So I don't think they can afford to blow it up completely because of the popularity and the value of this franchise right now.
We're not sure about wins, but at the very least, it'll be an intriguing 2018 for the Blue Jays. For Rob Longley and Post Media, I'm John Mattis.